angel on the other.
Right, so we'll carry on from where we left off with the follow through.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll do a few more follow throughs first, and then we'll go there and just see. Let you go a little bit independent on if you can.
I'll try.
Don't worry if it doesn't come right.
Yep, I'll try and try again.
So we're still on approaching turnings, turn left and right. Yeah.
Yep.
And identification is really important. Yeah. So again, I'll talk you through it.
Alright.
Don't look so worried.
I'm just glad I'm on this side of the. I'm glad I'm not in view of the camera.
I'll turn to your side then. And we're going to turn left.
Okay. I'm going to turn next left.
So we're looking out for these left and right hand turns, Tony. Gaps in the buildings.
Okay.
Cars turning in or cars pulling out, yeah?
Yeah.
And we're going to turn left.
Take that left.
Right, so have a go at the identification. So we're looking at...
Looking at a gap in between the houses.
Yeah, so we're looking out for these left and right hand turns.
Yeah, okay, so we're looking out for left and right hand turns, which will be probably in between the houses, gap in houses. The cars potentially coming out.
What can you see ahead, just where the pedestrians are?
What can I see?
Yeah,
There's
it's a left hand turn, yeah?
Okay.
So we're going to turn left.
Okay.
Yeah, so what mirrors are you going to check, Tony?
What mirrors are you going to check, Tony?
Middle and left.
Okay, you're going to check them for me?
Alright, yeah.
Okay.
We're going to cover the brake
With the brake, yeah.
and select second gear
Yeah.
and bring the clutch all the way up. So just follow me through on the talk through, yeah?
Okay.
And new road.
New road, what mirrors are you going to check?
Middle and right.
Okay.
And we're going to turn left.
Okay.
So what mirrors are you going to check?
So what mirrors are you going to check?
Middle and left.
Okay.
When are you going to indicate?
When are you going to indicate?
I'll bet now.
Okay.
And cover the brake. Brake the signals of pound corner. We're going to speed down to about 10 mile an hour. Look into the road. And can you remember what we're looking for, Tony?
And what are we looking for, Tony?
Pedestrians. Anything blocking the road, yeah?
Okay.
And we're going to turn left, Laura.
Okay, let's take that turn left.
So on the next one down, on the next left-hand turn that we're going to come back around the block again too.
Yeah.
See if you can get the full. We'll have a go at getting the full talk through there.
Mhm.
So it's just prompt on the mirrors, prompt on the signal.
Yep.
Yeah. And then the control element is get me to cover the brake. Tell me what speed you want me to get down to.
Yeah.
What gear you want me to get, and where you want the clutch. Yeah.
Right.
Where I'm going to be looking. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So you think about speed and look. Yeah. You can be and cue it.
Well, I'll have a look.
And left.
And we're going to take next left.
Looking out for these left and right hand turns, Tony.
We're looking out for these left and right hand turns.
Gaps in the building.
Gaps in the buildings.
Cars turning in or pulling out.
Cars turning in or pulling out.
And what do you see down the road?
And what do you see down the
No,
road?
what do you see?
Well, I see a left hand.
So,
turn.
what mirrors are you going to check?
So what mirrors are you going to check, Tony?
Middle and left.
Okay,
When are you going to indicate?
When are you going to indicate?
About now.
Okay.
Now the speed element is
so you
cover the brake. Bring the
it down.
speed down to about 10 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Select second gear.
Select the second gear.
What do you want me to do at the clutch?
Bring it up. Bring it up, yeah.
And what do you want me to do about looking?
Look into the road.
And what am I looking for?
What are you looking for?
Oh, pedestrians and what's parked in there, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
And if there was a pedestrian standing on the pavement, Tony?
And if there was a pedestrian standing on the pavement, Tony, what would you do?
Would I wave him across?
No, you wouldn't. What would you do?
My wife always waves him across.
But what would you do?
Would it not be good to wave him across?
No.
Why not?
Why not?
Tell me, you blocker.
Because there could be a car coming the other way.
And what's the consequence of that?
They could get hit.
Good. So what if they, before I turn into the road, I see they've got a foot on the road, what would I do?
What would you do if you saw a pedestrian with the foot on the road?
Would I have to stop?
You would have to stop, yes. Why is that?
Because they're already in the road, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so would I stop? Would I turn in a bit and then stop?
No, you wouldn't at all.
Oh.
No. You'd check well ahead, and if there is a pedestrian with its foot on the road, you would make sure that you stay in the position that you're in before turning.
Why is that then?
Why is that then?
Who's asking anyway? So commitment because I wouldn't turn in because if I turned in and couldn't make the turn, what would I be doing?
You would essentially run them over. It's their priority.
The road, wouldn't I?
Huh?
I'd be blocking the road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Now we're going to take the next turning to the right. It's a bit hard to see, but it's the gap between the two buildings there, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
So what mirrors are you going to check?
What mirrors are you going to check?
Middle and right.
Okay.
And when are you going to signal?
When are you going to signal?
About now. And what
Okay.
position are you going to take?
What position are you going to take?
I'm going to do this left to centre, and I'll line that reference point up.
That's great.
And there's nobody behind you, Tony. I just want you to keep the car at the speed you are. Just braking gently, and don't turn the wheel, and stop there.
Okay.
Now there's nobody behind us, Tony, so you're under my control. So can you tell me where does the centre line of that new road cut into the car?
So where does the centre line cut into your car?
The centre line of that new road.
Oh, the centre line of the new road. cut
I've
into
just
the
put a
car.
door mirror here.
Okay.
And can you remember why that's important?
And why is that important?
Can you remember why that's important?
Can you remember why it's important?
Oh, is that the one where I mustn't cut the corner?
That's right.
Yes, why is it important not to cut the
So
corner?
why is it important not to cut the corner?
Oh, didn't you say if somebody's coming down that road and I'm turning in, they could hit me?
Possibly.
Yeah?
Highly likely.
Would you ever cut a corner, Tony?
Would you ever cut a corner, Tony?
Didn't you say I might have to sometimes?
And why would that be?
If somebody's parked right on the corner here.
That's correct.
So if you just take a natural kind of move on from there, what would be the next? So if I'm forced into cutting the corner,
Yeah. You'd have to you'd have to check the road well ahead.
Yeah.
To make sure there's no cars coming
Why
in
is
the other
that?
direction.
why is that important for me to check?
Because you need to make sure that the road is clear.
Yeah, because what I don't want to do is to make the turn in and find that I can't
There's another car coming in the other
get
direction.
clear of the road. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd be stuck with my back end of my car stuck in it in this road.
Right. And you could,
Now, if you had a car coming towards you, Tony,
if you had a car coming towards you, Tony,
what must you not make that car do?
what must you not make that car do?
Stop, slower, swerve, is it?
That's correct. And how would you tell whether
Good girl.
you're able to get across in time?
If I can... Is it run from there to there?
No. Walk.
I'll walk from there to there.
That's correct.
Then I'd have time to drive without making them slow, stop or swerve.
That's right.
And where is it important to look just before you do that?
And where is it important to look just before you do that?
Right, Tony, just check ahead.
Okay.
Check in mirrors. Check into the road.
Check it to the road.
We're looking for pedestrians and any obstructions.
Yep.
Because there is a car behind us, yeah?
Okay.
And what are you going to check now, Tony?
And
New
what,
road?
and what are you going to check on the
Middle
road?
mirror and right mirror.
That's great.
And we'll stop on the left here. So it would be very important to, when you're talking about the corner cut, to make sure you don't give a blanket instruction and say you never ever cut a corner, yeah?
Right.
Because the next corner that your pupil comes up to may well be completely blocked all the way up to the corner with cars, yeah?
Right.
So what are they going to do then, yeah?
Yeah.
So it would be important that the first opportunity you get to add, yes, we never cut a corner, but there is occasions where we've got no choice, yeah?
Right.
But we can only do that corner cut when it's safe to do so, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's really important to look up that road to make sure I can do it without obstructing anybody, otherwise I must wait where I am, yeah?
Right.
That makes sense?
It does make sense. It's just putting it all together. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, it's just being a bit careful about giving blanket instructions, yeah?
Yeah.
In the same way, left to centre, it's as near to left to centre, yeah?
Right.
Because if we look down the road here at the emerge,
Yeah.
and I was turning right,
Mhm.
and my instructor told me that I must always go left to centre, but I've got cars parked both sides of the road. Well, it's not always going to be possible, is it?
No.
Yeah?
Trying to block the road.
So it's the I can only use the available width of road.
Yes.
So if I've got loads of cars parked on the right hand side, then I am going to have to keep it a little bit further to the left, am I? Because if somebody turns into that junction and I'm left to centre and we've got parked cars right up to the end of the road, well, and the available width of the road is at least the width of a car and a metre less, isn't it? So I've got less room to play with. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In the same way when we say that we signal about 6-7 car lengths away, again, it's not a blanket instruction. There is occasions where we would change it.
Okay.
Yeah?
Mhm.
That make sense?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Sound a bit more convincing?
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh. Yeah. It's just trying to get it all in the routine right. I know it in my head. When I come
so
and say it, I sound like rambling.
if you break it down into MS, PSL, it's easy to remember. And we're going to turn left at the end.
Turn left at the end.
And we're going to take the next turning to the left.
Turn left.
So what question are you going to ask me?
What mirrors are you going to check?
Oh, middle and left.
Okay, that's lovely. And
S.
you're going to signal? When are you going to signal?
Oh, bet now.
Okay, lovely.
And cover the
And a
brake.
brake, yep.
And just bring the speed down to about 10 mile an hour.
Okay.
And look into the road.
Look into the road.
And what are you looking for, Tony?
What are you looking for, Tony?
Oh, pedestrians, isn't it?
Okay. And why is that?
In case they're crossing the road. And we're in a new road now,
So,
Tony.
what mirrors are you going to check, Tony?
Middle and right.
Okay.
Better?
Yeah.
And we're going to turn left.
Are you going to turn left? I do feel like your parrot.
Eh?
I do feel like your parrot.
Well, there's no way I can expect you to.
No.
But if you think about it, all you're doing really is just talking me through exactly what you do yourself, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. But to what is automatic to me is now just trying to get it out.
I'll stop that.
Okay.
So what we're doing basically is just linking what you've done on your theory and what you've done on your part 2 to you telling me exactly how to do it now.
Yep.
Myself. So I'm doing exactly what you were doing yourself.
Yeah.
But obviously then there is instructional techniques that have got to be clear and precise that you have to learn, yeah?
Mhm.
So obviously, you're not going to get it right without a follow through and without being prompted. And we carry on prompting until you get the hang of it, yeah?
Thank you.
So we're only using this as a carrier subject.
Yeah, yeah.
We could have picked emerging again today,
Yeah.
and it would be exactly the same. The routine would be the same. Mirrors, signal, and then we have to get the speed under control by covering the brake. Yeah?
And
And tell me what kind of speed you want.
full in,
Yeah?
touch up, yeah, looking to the road, checking there's pedestrians and cars. Yeah.
Right, so we're going to carry on down, and there's a right-hand turn just near the black car on the right down there.
Right.
See the silver car with the black car just past it?
I can't see the black car, but I can definitely see the silver car on the
No,
right.
I can see the black car either.
Are you definitely sure it's black?
Yeah, it's just past the silver car, yeah?
Oh, right.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's not blue, is it? Okay.
Could be.
Well, yeah.
So we're going to take the next turning to the right.
Okay, let's turn to the right.
Right, so let's have your spiel in.
Okay.
So what?
Mirrors are you going to check, Tony?
Middle and right.
Okay, and what about
Make sure I check them.
Okay, check them.
All right.
Lovely. And what about your signalling?
What about it?
When are you going to...
Oh, about now.
Okay, lovely.
Now, cover the brake.
Cover the brake.
Right, thickness of pound coin.
So the thickness of a pound coin.
And what position are you going to get?
What position are you going to
Oh,
get?
that left centre.
That's lovely.
And we're going to slip into second gear.
So, yeah.
Is it clear ahead?
Is it clear ahead?
Is it clear into the road you're turning into?
Is it clear into the road you're turning into?
Yeah.
And what mirrors are you going to check now?
On middle and right.
Are you going to check them for me?
Oh, right, sorry.
Okay.
Well done. Not that hard.
It's not hard, but it's just... Yeah.
Why, do you think everybody falls naturally into with the sameness?
No, I'm just hard on myself.
Sorry?
I'm just hard on myself.
Yeah. And turning left.
So we're going to turn left.
We could tell everybody on video that you've been made 10th of the week.
Just announced that. Yeah.
Do you want to show the card on?
Yeah, I'll wave it in a minute.
Yeah.
10 for the month.
Oh, 10th of the month, sorry. That's even better, isn't it?
Yeah.
End left.
And at the end, we're going to take the next. We're going to turn left. Lovely.
So we're looking out for these.
Looking out for gaps between houses.
Looking out for these left and right hand turns.
Looking out for the left and right hand. Could be gaps in between houses and cars emerging. And from the junction and cars
We
going
can see
in.
the white line, so we're going to turn left.
We're going to take the next road on the left.
Yeah.
So what mirrors are you going to check down?
Middle and left.
Okay. And when are you going to indicate?
Oh, about now.
Okay. So what are you going to
Cover the brake.
Cover the brake.
Squeeze the brake, thickness of pound coin.
Yeah.
Thickness of pound coin. Get your speed down to about 10 mile an hour. Second gear. And what do you want me to do with the clutch?
Lift the clutch up.
Clutch. And where do you want me to look?
Look into the road. Make sure it's
yeah.
clear. Check to see if there's any pedestrians or cars.
And new road.
What mirrors do you check, Danny?
Middle and right.
That's great. I know it, but it's too quick.
Yeah, well.
I need some.
So we're going to take the next turning to the right, just past the car with the roof rack.
Okay, so
what mirrors?
What mirrors are you going to check, Tony?
Middle and right.
Okay. What about your signalling?
Oh, about now.
Okay. What about your position in the road?
Oh, yeah, that left centre. Yeah.
Okay, that's lovely.
And cover the brake.
Cover the brake.
What kind of speed are we going to get down to here, Tony?
What speed are we going to get down to, Tony?
Oh, about 10 mile an hour.
Okay.
And what gear are we going to take?
What gear?
Oh, second.
Let's have a
And
check.
where are you going to look?
Where are you going to look?
Oh, ahead and into that road I'm going to turn into, yeah?
That's great.
And what are you looking ahead for, Tony?
What are you looking ahead for, Tony?
Oh, see if there's any oncoming vehicles.
Okay. And what mirrors are you going to check?
Oh, middle and right.
Lovely.
So if there was any oncoming vehicles there, Tony, how would you judge it was safe to cross them?
So if there are any cars coming ahead, Tony, how would you judge them?
Oh, I mustn't make them slow, stop or swerve.
And how would you do that?
Oh, if I can walk across, I can drive across.
That's great.
And just tell me why it was important to look into the road?
And why was it important to look into the road?
To make sure there's no pedestrians stepping off the pavement and no vehicles parked on the road. We're going to turn left.
When is it? Okay.
Well, you can have a relax for a minute.
Thanks.
Have a breathe.
Thanks.
You can flash your card for being the 10th of the month if you want while you're...
Promise.
I was only joking.
It's here.
I've seen it. It's real. Now turning left, even though it looks like your handwriting, Laura.
Oh, thanks. Never.
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 And we're going to stop on the left.
Okay. Can you pull over to the left, please, Tony?
And now relax. How's that feel?
Felt right, actually.
Right, so it's phase 1. That means I'm partly trained. Yeah.
Right.
So the subject is new to me. Yeah. So we start off with basically a full talk through. Yeah, because I don't know how to do it, do I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there is bits of the routine that I have actually confirmed with you that I have done them before. Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's the mirrors and the signal, and to a certain extent the position. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I need to hear you talk them through at least once, because you weren't here last week when I done them. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then once you've taught me through them bits once, then what do you do? Once you taught me through the mirrors and went the signal and the position, then what do you do afterwards?
Talk to you about how to join a road.
No, what do you do with them bits? What you've been doing for the last 10 or 15 minutes, you've been what? Prompting me?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
If you say prompting, yeah.
Yeah, you give me a prompt, yeah?
Attempting, yeah, prompting, yeah.
Yeah. So when you give me a prompt, then what's it important to make sure I do? So if you ask me what mirrors I'm going to check, and I
Make sure
say,
you actually do it.
yeah. And it's the same way when you say to me, when you're going to signal.
Make sure you signal.
Yeah. Because you have given me all the reasons for them, yeah?
Right.
And then that just brings you down to the nuts and bolts of the actual turn itself, yeah? This is bits I wouldn't have done before, is the speed and approach, which will follow speed.
Yep.
What actually follows the speed?
Actually turning into the road.
Well, if you think about it, when you slow the car down, what's the next thing you do? You take the appropriate gear, yeah?
Yeah.
So gear, and then it's the look.
Right.
Yeah, the look's got to be the important bit, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously the speed and approach is very important, yeah?
Yeah.
But the look routine's got to be very important, yeah?
Okay.
So at this level, I shouldn't really be able to make any mistakes, because you're controlling me, and therefore you've got a chance to educate me, yeah?
You're right.
If you're not controlling me, then your chance to educate is gone out the window, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I'll be coming too fast into the turning, or I'll be coming too slow up to the turning. It's just going to be all a mess, yeah?
Right.
You're not going to have time to tell me what gear to take. You're not going to have time to tell me to get the clutch up.
Yeah.
And obviously when I get the gear then, if in the early stages you follow with